considering that that Pete was it was unlikely that he would be the candidate. Why did you decide to make the documentary, and what was your aim? What were you trying to achieve?
Yeah, well, I was really enticed by the access to be up close and personal with a presidential candidate, to see what it's like to be a human being and run for president. Now, I didn't think when I started the project that Pete would be a competitive candidate. I knew he was an impressive guy, but a mayor running for president, it seems a little improbable that he would do well. Very quickly, though, his campaign took off, and what I thought was perhaps a foolish undertaking became suddenly a very real campaign, and that is a very exciting story to see unfold in front of you. And Pete was true to his commitment to let us in and show us what that process was like from the inside, which I haven't really seen before in American documentary. I think, candidates are extremely guarded. They keep you at a distance. And Pete let us in, Chasten let us in. We got to see their relationship. And as much as the political story was fascinating to me, understanding the two of them, this newly married couple in love, a gay couple on the biggest stage imaginable, negotiating their relationship and this political journey that they were on together was really, I thought, a great story, regardless of the political outcome.
How many of you were there on the crew, and how long did it take to break the ice?
There was a crew of one, me. I don't really like to do this kind of work with a crew. I think it gets in the way of the intimacy and the access that is everything in this kind of storytelling. And when you're just yourself, that's how people relate to you. When you're a team or a unit, you become a something else. And Pete was a little standoffish when I met him at first. I think he had a lot going on, understandably. But I knew that I was prepared to be patient. I think this kind of documentary storytelling is built on trust and patience. And I was prepared to be patient and let the relationship develop. And I think pretty soon he got used to seeing me around. We got to know each other. I got to know Chasten. And by the end of this journey, when things were going badly for Pete, he really allowed me to come closer. And I think most people would have pushed me away. But I think it's a testament to Pete that he knew that I had been on this journey with him and for a year, through thick and thin, through good and bad. And I was able to sort of chart the full arc of this incredible campaign. So I mostly was by myself. I sometimes brought in a friend who's a cinematographer to help out. But of course, I had collaborators back in the edit room, but it was really me.
How important was Chasten to the film?
I mean, Chasten is such an important character. He's so different than Pete. Pete's a bit reserved. Chasten is wonderful. He's funny. He's kind of alive in a way that makes him a bit of a movie star, frankly. I love their chemistry together, their intimacy, their tenderness. Chasten challenges Pete. I think that to see a relationship like that, it's both old-fashioned. They go to Dairy Queen for dates, but they're a gay married couple on this huge political stage, sort of putting their relationship out there. That felt like history in the making. And I wanted to see what that was like for them personally. And I think Chasten and Pete really allowed me to see their relationship and their intimacy and their support for each other in a way that makes this a little bit of a love story. And I really think that's a special dimension that I didn't expect to find when I set out to make this film.